Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're once again going to discuss several leaks that I managed to find and that I think are pretty interesting to talk about. As always, all of this information comes from sources that are considered fairly credible. Alright, now let's move on to the main topic. So, in our previous discussion, we talked about the latest updates regarding the characters who could potentially become teammates for Himiko SP. For those of you who haven't watched that discussion yet, I highly recommend checking it out first. This time, we'll be moving on to a topic that's just as interesting. And this one has absolutely nothing to do with gameplay. We're going to talk about character skins. Yes, once again, there's new information regarding upcoming skins, and honestly, this is pretty interesting because it's not very common for Hoyoverse to release so many skins within such a short period of time. So far, we've already discussed two possible upcoming skins, a skin for Sparksy and a skin for the Trailblazer, both of which are heavily rumored to arrive in version 4.3. And now, there's reportedly another skin currently in development. As you've probably already seen from the thumbnail, this skin is most likely for Acheron. Honestly, Acheron getting a skin isn't really that surprising and actually makes a lot of sense. Considering Acheron has already been in the game for around 2 years, it's perfectly reasonable for Hoyoverse to finally release a skin for her, especially when you consider just how massive Acheron's mains is within the HSR community. What's particularly interesting to think about is whether this skin rumor could also be a hint that Acheron may soon receive a Nova Flare in the near future. Considering Acheron's current position in the meta isn't nearly as dominant as it used to be, releasing a Nova Flare that makes her relevant again would naturally make selling her skin far more profitable for Hoyoverse. And honestly, from a business perspective, that strategy would make perfect sense. Alright. This information regarding Acheron's skin once again comes from Sakura Haven. Interestingly enough, almost all recent information regarding character skins has been coming from them, starting from the Sparksy skin, the Trailblazer skin, and now the Acheron skin as well. In their post, Sakura Haven stated that this information still falls under future info, meaning we still don't know exactly which version this skin will actually release in. The information reportedly comes from data mining. However, what's interesting is that Sakura Haven themselves explicitly stated that this leak is extremely sus or highly questionable, despite originating from data mine. They also mentioned that there's a very high possibility that the discovered data could simply be a placeholder. Although, even Sakura Haven admitted that they themselves are confused about why Hoyoverse would include this kind of data if it were truly just a placeholder. And honestly, I'm personally pretty confused about that as well. Especially if it later turns out that this skin data wasn't actually meant for Acheron at all, but for an entirely different character instead. What makes this information even more interesting is the uncertainty regarding what kind of skin Acheron might actually receive. According to Sakura Haven, the currently available data points toward two possibilities. The first possibility is a standard outfit skin for Acheron herself. The second possibility is something called Stellar Couture, which is apparently a special skin specifically for Acheron's weapon. Based on their own analysis, Sakura Haven stated that they currently lean more toward believing that this will actually be Stellar Couture for Acheron's weapon rather than a full outfit skin. And if that ends up being true, I can already imagine the situation becoming fairly similar to Cyrene's bow skin, which sparked quite a lot of debate within the community when it was first released. To help explain the difference between the two, Sakura Haven also provided a pretty useful clarification. A skin changes the overall visual appearance of the character, similar to what we've seen with Castra's skin and several others. Meanwhile, Stellar Couture works differently. Instead of changing the character outfit itself, it changes the appearance of the character's weapon while also adding special effects to certain animations. The clearest example would be Cyrene's bow skin. When that skin is equipped, even Cyrene's ultimate animation changes into something visually different from the original version. So even though Stellar Couture is technically just a weapon skin, players still receive additional benefits in the form of upgraded animations that enhance the overall visual experience of playing that character. Personally, I still have one big question regarding this whole system. Why doesn't Hoyoverse simply release premium 5-star skins at a higher price that include both outfit changes and animation upgrades together in a single package, similar to Dialect skin in Genshin Impact? So, players not only received a new outfit, but also upgraded animations at the same time. So honestly, I still don't really understand why Hoyoverse feels the need to separate outfit skins and weapon skins into two different categories. That's still a pretty big question mark for me. Aside from the information regarding Acheron's skin, Sakura Haven also briefly revisited the previously discussed Sparksy skin. They clarified that the data for Sparxie's skin and Acheron's skin were discovered separately, and both were explicitly mentioned within the files. However, just like they stated earlier, there's still a possibility that some of the data could simply be placeholder content or may later be changed, although Sakura Haven also admitted that they personally haven't seen Hoyoverse do that before. This means the two skins are completely separate and independent from one another, not the same thing. And importantly, the one currently suspected of potentially being placeholder data is only Acheron's skin. The Sparksy skin apparently does not fall into that category. What further strengthens confidence in the existence of both skins is the fact that their data can already be found in the version 4.3 beta files. Even though Sakura Haven still can't confirm whether these skins will actually release during version 4.3 or much later in the future, the existence of the data itself serves as fairly concrete evidence that both skins are genuinely in development and not simply baseless rumors. So, what do you guys think? Would you prefer a full outfit skin for Acheron, or would you rather get a Stellar Couture weapon skin instead? And are you excited about this news? Feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments section below. Alright, with that, we've reached the end of today's discussion. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video until the very end. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow Honkai starrail friends so they won't miss this information as well. Your support through likes and subscriptions truly means a lot to this channel. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next discussion.